evening, everyone. Today we'll be talking about the topic: should exams be replaced with project-based assessment? What do you think? This is a very serious question to all the students, both attending schools and colleges. Because the only way how we evaluate the improvement of students is performing the exams with grades they receive are given credits from their own class teachers. What do you think about this? Let's talk about the juniors who were once attending classes like us. Thomas Alva Edison. He invented bulb, which we are now using, and even when there is no light, even when there is night time, we are able to see objects that are present before us. How do we see all these objects, curtains, t-shirts, some of my clothes hanging here? Because of the bulb invented by Edison. Do you know what was happening back in his days? He was a very tough student. Teachers did not find ways to cope with him within the class. Despite his efforts, he couldn't do well. So the letter was sent to his mother, forcing her to stay back his child and send to the other schools where he could meet with his talents and skills that are likely similar to others, because the school that he attended, students do very well in the examinations and they get good grades compared to Edison. He was rejected, he was suspended from school because of bad grades. As a result of this, he did not give up. He did not criticize himself instead. He was taught and brought up by his mother, and later he invented the bulb. This is what we call talent and skills. We may have expectations on every student sitting inside the classroom, but none of us have the power to predict what kind of people that he will become. A student does very well inside the classroom, but after a few years, do you know what he wants to be? Maybe he wants to be an Air Force, he wants to be an engineer, he wants to be a medical student in the future. But there are gaps between college and class 12 and class 10. Such a long journey that requires a lot of effort, patience, confidence, this and that, so on and so forth. So we are unable to foresee the performance of students based on their grades. In this case, everyone wants to learn. In the school where good teachers are hired. Yes, there are some family who could hire private tuition teachers to teach their children, as they are being guided by the private teachers. they did very well in their grades at the present. But teachers, private teachers won't be available from primary till college. At some of time, you should believe alone. You have to focus on yourself. So at this point of time, when other people are hiring private teachers and the other students studying themselves, comparing with them should not be the case. So how do teachers usually compare students is through their grades. So as I mentioned earlier, students with private tuition teacher usually do well, but they should not be given priority to be admitted in the schools, because in the long run it relies on their own respective thoughts on what they would like to do, what they would want to become in the future. In conclusion, I'd like to mention that yes, it's the assessment that we understand and learn the improvement of students through conducting examinations, half-yearly, final examination, first terminal examination. These are conducted to assess the improvement of students. Yes, it's good. I won't say it's bad, but it will be better if we ended the examination assessment instead. We can go for project assessment, where students have their own responsibility to do their work, and they should not be permitted to be assisted by a private teacher. It should be fully based on their knowledge. Those projects should be based on their perceptions and skills. As a result of this, I believe we will be able to enhance students' skill and come up with the best way to prevail equality among the students. Thank you.